Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Look at my station, it is all set up for fall. How cute is it? This is what my tray looks like when I have an install. This is my extension caddy. It has everything I need, clips, I have the loopers, I have the seam ripper, I have my pliers, I got beads, my needles, and I got my thread, and obviously my coffee. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Today's video, I am going to show you guys how I install one row of Genius Weft extensions. Sorry in advance, I tried to get all the best angles that I could, but sometimes it is hard to see what I'm doing, but hopefully that doesn't take away from you learning something today. All right, here I am sectioning for one row install. It is a horseshoe-like section. I am going higher on the sides and then coming down lower, like swooping in the back. And you want to take your time while sectioning. You want this to be perfect because it will help your install be that much easier. Alrighty, so this is going to be your traditional horizontal foundation for weft extensions. I am going through, I am getting these 3/4 of an inch section, super tiny, and then I am looping that hair through the bead and I am securing it closed with flat nose pliers. You want to make sure you're not going all the way up to the scalp because that will be really tight and it probably will hurt your client, and also it will be harder to sew the wefts to the hair if the bead is all the way up. Most important tip about this part is just be super tedious about this. Make sure there's no like snag hairs or crosshairs going where they shouldn't be. Take your time with this. You will get faster at this. I'm gonna just let this part play and you could just watch. All right, amazing. And since we are doing a concealed method, we will be taking all of these beads and flipping them up out of the way. If you don't know what a concealed method is, it basically just means the beads are hidden. When you flip up the weft, it is just wefts and you can't see the beads. They are hidden. Alrighty, so this is actually IBE hair. This is their Genius Weft. I typically use Bellamy hair, and they call this type of method of hair an infinity weft. It is not a hand-tied weft. There are different types of hair. There's volume weft, there's flex weft, there's hand-tied, and then this is the new Genius or infinity weft. Um, what the difference is, it is as fine as a hand-tied weft, but you are able to cut this hair. So that's what she did. This hair would have came in like a big scarf of hair, like all connected, and she cut them into pieces. What I'm doing is I am laying these wefts directly right underneath where these beads will lay, and I am securing them with some single prong clips. These clips are my best friend. I have 100 of them at my station at all times when I am doing extensions. They just help me so much, and you just want to make sure that this is not going to slip because we do not want to lose this hair when we are sewing. This is a pro tip. When you bring these beads back down, you could actually just clip the hair with these long duckbill clips, It helps secure the hair even more, and they're not going to keep bouncing up when you're trying to sew the hair. Now I am taking her next weft and I am putting it on top of those beads. This is what I'm talking about, the bad angle. I'm so sorry, guys. But I am clipping that extension to the extension I just put in underneath. I am clipping right in between the beads. I am not going through the hair that is in a bead. That will probably pull your client's hair and it won't be too comfortable. Alrighty, I'm taking her last weft that she has and I am placing it on top of the weft that I just did. So I'm literally just doing the same thing. And just make sure you're being very demure, very mindful about where this weft placement is going, and you want the weight to be even on both sides. This angle is not the best, but bear with me. What I'm doing is I'm taking that original weft that I put in first, and now I'm flipping over the excess hair I had hanging off on the sides, and I'm just putting it over all of the wefts I just put in. This is going to help create a seamless blend, and also with the corner bead, this is going to help stop that bead from poking out the side. I know some girlies struggle with the corners when it comes to extensions, and I have perfected this. It is something I struggled with, and this is what is best for me. So folding the hair back over the previous wefts I just installed are just chef's kiss. Don't knock it until you try it, and I highly recommend using the Infinity or Genius weft because it is as fine as hand-tied wefts, but you are able to cut them and you can bend them. They have more give, and also there's no return hair on the extensions. I repeated this step on the other side, and this is what it looks like before I sew them in. So beautiful. Everything is secure. We are ready to rock. All right, guys, here I am. I'm starting to sew. I like to start between the first and second bead because I don't like starting right at the corner. I find that when I was starting right at the corner, my clients had to come back so much more often because it was untying right at the corner. So I started tying the extension right between the first and second bead, and I really haven't had an issue since. I go to the left to secure that corner down, and then I just go back to the right and I finish off sewing that way. I'm just going to let this video play, and if I feel like I need to say anything, I will just chime in. Alrighty? Alrighty, I have a pro tip here, right? This is why I have tweezers. If I feel like I'm losing that weft underneath, I take my tweezers and I pick them up. And then I'll take a clip and secure it so it doesn't keep falling down. This truly is a lifesaver. Also, now is a good time to look back and check my work. I want to make sure that I am picking up that weft underneath because we do not want that weft to slip under and I'm not catching it. That would be a big no-no. Alrighty guys, it is all finished. What do you think? If you learned something, make sure that you like this video, make sure you send it to a friend, and this is the after. It looks so good, so seamless. I am obsessed. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you like and subscribe for more videos. See you in the next one. Bye.